My name is Isaac Reynolds. I am 11 years old, and I go to Greenville Middle School. Today I'll be reading the story I wrote called Honeybee. Far away in the country, there was a honeybee named Buzz. One day, when Buzz was collecting nectar, he sensed a beautiful flower nearby. Buzz flew closer and noticed that the flower was in a pot on an open windowsill. Flying towards the flower, he finally landed on top of it. As Buzz was pollinating the flower, a tall human with blonde hair and blue eyes shut the window. Buzz was so absorbed in his pollinating process that he didn't even realize that the window was shut. Thud. When Buzz was leaving, he flew straight into the window. He realized that the window was not open and that he was trapped in the house. As Buzz flew through the house looking for exits, he was shocked at how large the house was. He searched his memory from when he was pollinating the flower and vaguely remembered the human shutting the window. Buzz was scared. He wondered if the human had trapped him in the house on purpose. Buzz saw a room in close proximity with crumpled up covers on a bed and dirty socks littering the floor. On the door, there was a sign that read, "Roderick's room, keep out." However, Buzz had no choice but to go in there because he had to find an exit. Buzz flew through the room and found no exits. Disappointed, Buzz flew to the doorway. Before Buzz could leave the room, another human wearing black clothes and a grumpy look on his face stomped over to Buzz. "I found a bee," he bellowed in a deep voice. A few seconds later, another human stomped out of a different room. This human was different than the one Buzz remembered shutting the window. In a high-pitched and shaky voice, this human asked, "Roderick, are you sure it's a bee and not a wasp?" Roderick squinted at Buzz and snarled, "Of course it's a bee, Sydney." Sydney eyed Buzz warily, but took a step closer. "Humans think that honeybees are wasps?" Buzz pondered. He felt offended to be thought of as a wasp. Buzz was angry. He flew past Sydney and Roderick and came into a large open room. Sydney screamed, and Roderick stumbled after Buzz. Then he saw the blonde-haired human that had trapped him in the house. Filled with rage, Buzz got his stinger ready. Roderick was next to Buzz, his hands open, ready to squash him. Simultaneously, Buzz charged at the human with blonde hair, and Roderick started to close his hands to squash Buzz. The human with the blonde hair yelled, "Stop!" Everyone stopped what they were doing. Roderick stopped trying to squash Buzz, and Buzz stopped charging. "Roderick, you know better than to hurt an innocent creature," she said calmly. "Yes, Mom," he said sheepishly. Mom opened a door that led outside. "Poor honeybee, you were probably scared. I know I would have been," said Mom empathetically. Buzz rushed home. As Buzz flew home, he felt sympathy for Mom, and he felt bad he ever thought about stinging her. She had cared for Buzz without even knowing him. It was almost as if she was seeing his view through his eyes and interpreting what he felt. He understood why Sydney was feeling scared while he was flying around enraged. He comprehended that Roderick was going to squash him because he too was frightened. Buzz was smiling. Even though he was almost squashed and had been trapped in a house, he had learned the importance of considering others' perspectives. Thank you.